Hey, you already know who it is.
It's your boy Malthus, here for the final round. Who's ready to put this Austrian bozo back in his place? 'Cause I sure am. I would have made this a rap battle, 'cause my bars are hotter than the corn laws, but I feel bad for the guy. I don't want to crush him completely, you know? Now, what's his name again? Oh, right, Sigmund Freud. Or should I say, Sigmund Fraud. I just want to say, this dude wrote articles recommending cocaine for use as an antidepressant. He even thought cocaine was a good way to get over morphine addiction, and after he recommended it to his morphine-addicted friend, his friend suffered from acute cocaine psychosis, and Freud proudly proclaimed that his friend's morphine addiction had been cured, shortly before his friend went back on the morphine and died a few years later, still in terrible pain. Now that's whack. Drugs are whack. Freud was low-key a little creepy too, if you ask me. He thought a little bit too much about the sexual development of children for my taste. For example, one idea that the dude had was penis envy. What in the general glut could that be, you ask? Why, according to Freud, it's a vital stage in the psychosexual development of a girl, where she becomes afraid that she does not have a penis, of course. Now, I don't know how much medicinal cocaine you have to be on to come up with that, but it makes me a little worried about how much this dude was thinking about this stuff. Okay, alright, I'll admit, Freud was a pretty influential guy with his theories and philosophies about the human mind. Only a fool would say that he wasn't important. But what I will say is that when you look at life as a whole, my ideas were a lot more important. It's the same kind of reason why we think that the Industrial Revolution was more influential than the French Revolution, for example. It's all well and good to think about things like social philosophy and penis envy, but when you get down to it, economics affects us the most. While Freud deals with the concepts of the id, the ego, and the superego, I deal with the science of food, shelter, and water. Which would you rather have, food security or a therapist? The culture against excessive reproduction that I helped create is much more relevant in our day-to-day lives than the legacy left by psychoanalysis. Also, you know that purple dude with the cool chin from that Marvel movie? Thanos? Yeah, you've got my theories to thank for that. Who is Freud's big-budget Marvel movie antagonist? That's what I thought. So, in conclusion, Sigmund Freud, more like Sigmund Fraud. Malthus #1, baby!